Chukwemeka Ezeife, a former governor of Anambra State, has declared that the people of the Southeast geopolitical zone would go on their knees to beg other zones to have Igbo presidency in 2023. Vanguard reports that the Igbo chief made this known on Monday, October 5th in Oka during the launch of the Global Movement for President of Igbo Extraction in 2023. Ezeife regretted that the Southeast remained the only zone to produce a president since the return of democratic rule in Nigeria. He appealed to other geopolitical zones to support the clamor for a president from the Southeast in 2023 for fairness, equity, and justice. Ezeife said, "We are using this medium to call on people like Alhaji Bola Tinubu and others from the North nursing the presidential ambition to have a rethink." In his speech, the chairman of the event, Senator Ben Obi, urged Igbo people to unite to fight the cause, saying that power is not given but struggled for. Obi listed 4 hurdles that the people must cross to achieve the desired results. He said that the political class from the zone must speak with one voice and persuade political parties to allow the presidential slot to the area. Also speaking, a former Minister of Women Affairs, Josephine Anine, said that it was imperative for other zones to support the agitation by the Southeast to produce the next president. She said that any person that is opposed to the zone producing the next president in 2023 does not wish Nigeria well. Yere, who is the convener of the summit, said though he came from Edo, he decided to champion the cause of equity and political stability of the nation. He said that the group would attract national and global interest to achieve the project. Other prominent Igbo personalities at the event were former Minister of Aviation Kema Chikwe and governorship aspirant of the 2021 poll in Anambra, Chief Godwin Ezemo, among others. It was reported that he said that zoning of the presidency must continue till the Southeast gets the presidential ticket, and after that, candidates based on other criteria can be allowed to take over the leadership mantle. Well, they said they are going to beg. Yeah, I think I heard that this man said this. I remember one of the northern either statesmen, or either Yakasai or Ango Abdullahi, one of the 2 men. There was a time he came out and embarrassed Nnayawodo, that Nnayawodo came to him, I think sometime, some last year or some very recently, that he came to him and he knelt down and he was begging them. He knelt down, he was begging them that they should give a Igbo presidency or something, or whether he wanted a position for himself. That they were not laughing at him, that in their place they don't beg people. You can imagine. But Nnayawodo came out and debunked that he never said that and all of that. So when this man came out and said this again, I just like, why are these people, why are they embarrassing themselves? Why are they embarrassing their people? The so-called leaders, all of them across board, they are just there for themselves. Majority of them, very large number of them are just there for themselves. And meanwhile, your so-called children, your people, they are even stronger than you. They have that prestige. They have that regard for themselves. When you talk about an Igbo man, ordinary Igbo man, when we talk about ordinary Igbo man, they are the real people on the street. They have that self-dignity for themselves. And that is why they are angry with these people, the so-called leaders, that you don't even have your self-worth. You have to be begging people for what? The people, these Igbo leaders need to be begging. You need to beg your people, because your people, they've already taken stand. Majority of them, majority of your people, and they are the Biafrans, that they believe in Biafrans. Go and take the percentage of those who believe in Biafrans and take a census of those who do not even believe in Biafrans. The ones who believe in Biafrans are more. They are more. From all indications, they are more now. Let Nnamdi Kanu step his feet in the Southeast. You will see the crowd that nobody in this even Buhari that has all this whatever, all those people that always follow Buhari, the class of those people. This is the man that without anything is even more popular than all the politicians. because all those politicians, we know how they do to induce a, what is it called? To induce a crowd. Just as a typical example was what happened recently with Oshomole, when you saw the crowd with Oshomole and Ezeyamu. But at the end of the day, reverse is the case. So when you talk about real people that will fall, that has a large followership, it is Nnamdi. So you need to beg, you are supposed to be on your knee, because those ones, even if you are going to get votes, even if, let's say, as for example, that they are giving you that slot, okay, let a Igbo presidency takes place, let it take place. Believe you me, the numbers of people that will vote for you guys from your own end is not going to be much. And that is just the way it is, because majority of them believe in Biafra, and they don't trust you guys, because like I've always said, is it all about Igbo presidency, or to change the narrative? Because everything is not all about who is the president, or where the president came from, where he's coming from. Buhari is there. No, you want to tell me that the citizens of those from the north, from that region, those, the masses or the people, the real people in the north, you want to tell me they are enjoying? Is it not the same political class that are sharing the whatever among themselves, giving themselves position? If North is really doing well, you will not be having Amajiri. Even if you want to have Amajiri, it will be in a more refined way, not what we are seeing. If getting presidency is all about where, if it's going to come to my region, I don't think it's worth it in the first place. Because if there are people who could be suffering, they are the one going through a lot of stuff in this country. It does not worth it. It's all about, you just want to get there, and because that's just what I'm seeing. You just want to get there, and it will still be business as usual. Are we going to continue like this as citizens? Like I always say, we see a lot of Nigerians moving abroad. Don't go and say that. You are not going to go there because you have been hearing the good things that have been happening there. You are not saying, oh, my person is I learned that it is my town person that is the president or whatever, or prime minister of those countries that you are running to. No, you don't know them. All you care about is that there's good governance. There is they respect a rule of law. They respect your freedom as human being, and that is what you want. The economy is stable. You don't care about whether the person is from you. Of course, the person is not even from your race in the first place. Not talk of being from your tribe or your region. So if people could go that far, travel that far to just go there, because you know that you are going to be well taken care of, your fundamental human right will be taken care of. So what are we talking about? So can't the same thing be in our country? You don't care who is the president, in as much the person is going to do the bidding and do the right thing. That is all what Nigerians need. So to the extent now you want to go and be begging people, you don't need that. And that's why they come after you and be laughing at you. The people you need to beg are the Biafrans. They are your people. You need to beg them, because if they don't support you, you are going nowhere. Because those ones, they don't even believe in you people, because they know that you guys have disappointed them over and over again, because we are still going to get a repeat of what we are experiencing again. Is it all about just to get Igbo presidency, and again we'll start again, the suffering continues? No, that's not what we want, because these guys are just all about that, because it's going to be business as usual. Then come to think of it, those who are bringing themselves out now to be nominated, tell me who among them is even qualified. The people who are qualified, we have timber and caliber of people in Southeast across board, but they are not close to politics in Nigeria. They are not close to the same set of people who have been at the helm of affairs of this country at various levels. They've soiled their hands. They are not interested. They are not patriotic at all. They are not even interested in what happens to an average Nigerian. So what are we talking about? To me, it's an embarrassment. You want to beg for what? Kneel down to do what now? Just to get this? You want to serve people? Is it all about serving people, or you just want to belong? And that is what I have been standing and I've been talking about. So you want to beg them. The people you need to beg, your people, go and beg your people. If you beg your people because your people are not in support of what, they are not even interested in all this presidency, I think that's just it. If they are not interested, no matter what you want to say, what it's not going to amount to anything. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what Ezefe has said.